Welcome to Southern Hood Blogs. That is downtown Birmingham, and behind us is Homewood, Alabama. Are you guys ready to explore the suburbs of Birmingham? Let's do it! Everybody, this is Jose from Southern Hood Blogs. We are gonna go explore Birmingham for the first time, and we're not in the truck anymore. We are in a GMC Yukon.
Yukon, baby.
This thing looks like a federal car. Hope you guys enjoy our ride. As you guys know, we travel a lot, and traveling in a pickup truck that's a work truck has been very uncomfortable. This is a much nicer travel experience. It is a massive traffic jam. But anyways, I think it's because there's an accident or something. I mean, since we left Montgomery, it's been a really smooth ride heading north. Just pretty much chill, nice, relaxing. As you can see, we're kind of just not even, no traffic heading this way. I don't know. Ooh, look at the shed.
Yeah.
Nice big shed, man. Catching fire on the road. That's crazy. Somebody's having a bad day. Notice how many cars from Kentucky are out here.
Yeah, David's.
They're gonna try to stop us here. We're gonna be stuck here for a while.
No, they're letting everyone through.
I hope they do.
Yeah, they're letting everyone through.
Did it just catch fire on the side of the road? What is it, car? Oh man, you have to feel bad. They're gonna stop us. We're gonna be here a while. The road caught fire too.
Keep going.
Okay. What is it? Oh no, man. Are the people okay? Where's the people at?
I don't know where. There's no people there.
Middle lane to turn slightly right onto Columbiana Road. Signs for US 31 South, Vestavia Hills.
Turn right. Alright guys, so we're in the Hoover area. This is suburbs of Birmingham.
Continue on US 31 South for 3 miles.
Really nice suburbs here. You know, it's only an hour away, so I mean, it's not really that bad, really. It's an hour away, so I mean, we can come here whenever.
It's like going to Fort Myers for us.
It's a little bit longer than going to Fort Myers. It's like going to Cape Coral from Naples.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a Publix right here. That's like a farmer's market. Cool, man. Dude, the views of this place, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, buddy, this is the Birmingham suburbs out here. This is incredible. What, dude? I wish we could have ended up over here. It's just we can't afford it.
Yeah.
It's like way out of our price range.
Pretty much.
Look at that mountain peak way over there in the distance. That's a tall one right there. I think we're in Homewood, Alabama. This is the suburbs of Birmingham. Absolutely stunning, wealthy neighborhoods. There is a downside. Traffic here is horrible. I mean, this is like worse than Miami. But we are in what is the most prestigious areas of Alabama, the richest areas. Homewood, these are the southern suburbs of Birmingham, up in the mountains. The views are stunning. The trees are tall, like that one Alan Jackson song, tall trees, baby. This is absolutely the pinnacle of life in Alabama. Traffic is horrendous. It's probably one of the downsides here. And these are probably new homes. They just look old because they want to give it that neighborhood feel, you know. They design them to look that way. But if you get caught on the main roads here, you will regret it. It is pretty much ridiculously the traffic is bad here, so trying to stay off of the main roads is going to be a major concern for us driving through the city. Since it's nestled between the mountains, land is kind of at a premium here, and traffic and all that. This is the most stunning areas I've been to. Actually, it's comparable to areas in Atlanta, so it's really nice. It looks great out here. I was trying to put my window down earlier. We just hopped into this new Yukon we bought recently, but in my mind we're still driving in the old truck, and I was trying to roll the window down This thing's got power windows. I'm over here like trying to roll the window down. I'm like, how do you roll down the window in this Yukon? You can't roll the window down. There's a button for that. So absolutely beautiful neighborhoods. If this doesn't change your mind about Alabama, I don't know what will. This is where the rich people of Birmingham live. The rich people of Alabama, really. Traffic is hectic though. That's pretty much the deal here. Wow, man, these houses are stunning. Unbelievable. See how they did the metal roof like on one little area and then they did the rest shingle? That's how they're doing houses now. Sometimes it looks nice. I'm gonna keep going. Should we try this dead end? Let's go down this dead end. Let's go down this dead end. This SUV is massive. Just like the pickup truck, but at least it's got a better turning radius. The pickup truck had a horrible turning radius, and it really made driving a it made driving a poodle. It made driving a problem. This thing's massive too, but at least it's got a better turning radius, much more comfortable, right? Also, since it's a nicer looking vehicle, hopefully we won't get the dirty looks. Every time we go into nice neighborhoods, we always end up getting some dirty looks, like, you know, dirty truck with a camera in it. So being that this is a little bit nicer of a vehicle, it might give us a little bit more presence in nicer neighborhoods. It may not work very well in, hello, coming through. It may not be the best thing in poor neighborhoods, but it's definitely going to improve our reception in richer neighborhoods. Because when rich people see a nice SUV, they automatically assume you're not some junk guy, like the old trucks had junk removal on the side. So I think for some neighborhoods the truck is good to go into, but for going into these rich neighborhoods with a camera and a GoPro, driving around really rich neighborhoods, it kind of turns people off. But hopefully the fact that this is, we'll see how it goes. Maybe this new SUV will have some benefits for our videos. It's not going to really matter, but it definitely affects your perception. Very steep hill here. Very comfortable. I love it. The gas mileage, I can already tell you, ouch. Yeah, we could have probably gone with a Corolla. The more prestigious side of Birmingham. All we hear about Birmingham is that it's got the highest murder rates and it's got the highest crime rates and all that, but they forget to tell you, like every city, there's good sides and there's bad sides, and I really want to show you guys the better sides. Can you see a car pull up behind me, Katie?
Yeah.
Let me know, because from here, this Ridge Road looks really nice. That's what we're on now, right? Yeah, this one looks like a nice one. So we're on Ridge Road in Homewood, Alabama. And I just wanted to show you guys something a little bit different of Birmingham. I know you guys would have expected me to go to their hoods, which we will too. We'll do that as well. Hopefully on this trip. I'm not sure yet how much time everything takes. Wow, look at this driveway. Can you imagine driving up that driveway? Oh man, they're doing it. Look at that, dude. That is something else. Can you, if you see a car pull up behind me, let me know, because I'm focused on driving and I'm focused on what the camera's recording. Oh my gosh, this is stunning out here. And property values are not cheap here. This is definitely not affordable. Can you imagine driving up that driveway, or like if you're delivering a couch or something? Is that the view? Oh my gosh, guys, we're at the peak of a mountain here. So the houses on the right side of me are absolutely stunning. The views on this other side of the road. So yeah, I wanted to show the nice side of Birmingham, because really these are some of the nicest suburbs in the country, and it's overlooked because the city that they're attached to is Birmingham, you know. But I do want to show you guys that this area does have really nice neighborhoods. It's not all hoods and stuff. It's spent $10,000 doing their lawn. This car's gonna follow us. Let me see if I can just encourage them to pass me. There we go. This one's got it figured out. You know what's interesting is I bet these houses are at least 400,000. See what houses are going for in Homewood. I bet they're not expensive, but they're small. Like, I bet the land here is probably like, kind of like we're in Naples, where like the house isn't exactly ridiculously fancy, but they're still expensive. Good views, man. Big trees. But I can already tell you, the amount of cars, traffic, and population density here would not work for me. Puro Guatemala. Puro Guatemala. Those are hard-working people right there. There's a more prestigious side than this. Like, I remember when I looked on Google Earth, the houses were like gigantic. So this is probably just the neighborhood side. I'm sure there's a more prestigious side. Yo, do it on your phone, Shaver.
I don't have the app anymore.
The what? The who? Going up and down these hills, Bonita Springs. So this is someone needs to trash out. Let's answer it noise. Hello, this is Jose.
Hi, Jose. This is our insurance company.
Yeah, we're with State Farm now. They are actually a real insurance company. Yeah, they're a real insurance company, so we're good.
Okay, no problem.
All
Take
right.
care, man.
In Florida, we had direct, which direct is basically like if a cop pulls you over, you won't get arrested. But if you have a car accident, you might. You know, it's like direct is garbage. I'm really glad we're with State Farm now. We're paying less than $250 for home insurance, homeowners insurance, and car insurance, full coverage for both of our vehicles. Now, we've never had homeowners insurance in Florida because the value of our property was mostly the land, and because it was a mobile home, insurance companies wouldn't touch it. So now that we're here in Alabama and we own a concrete, it's a concrete block house. I mean, the slab is, it's kind of like a mix between wood frame and block. It's like a little bit of both, but it's a real house. And since it's a real house, the banks are actually willing to insure it. So now that we have insurance, whereas before when we were living in Florida in a mobile home, we couldn't get homeowners insurance. But now that we're in Alabama, we have an actual house, we're actually able to insure it. So now we have homeowners insurance, something we didn't have in Florida. It's gonna be $1,000 a year, or like $100 a month or something. We went with a monthly basis thing. We don't want to, I like to pay things off and pay things off. That's always been my mindset. It's just to pay. But we're gonna do a little bit of financing and moving money forward a little bit, simply because I don't want to go broke. Since we're new here, everything's new to us. We don't want to go broke right away, so we're gonna try to stretch the money out. So that's why I took the monthly basis thing on the home insurance. I would have really liked to just pay the whole thing off and be done with it for a year, but I want to go with the monthly payments on the home insurance. I think you should almost consider your home insurance kind of like your property taxes. It's like something you have to do. It's not optional. It's something you really should have and really should do. It shouldn't be something that you think about doing. So for the first time ever, we have homeowners insurance on our property. That feels good to have. We have real insurance in case we have an accident. I mean, this is a little bit more of expensive of a vehicle. Also, the vehicle, we bought it cash. I didn't want to finance the vehicle. I mean, I was going to finance it. We were doing the paperwork to finance a vehicle. Oh, look at that right there, guys. It's a little mini skid steer. That is a money maker, especially in a suburban neighborhood like this. I wanted to buy one of those things for a business, but I'm so tired. I mean, I hope my YouTube kicks off and I can just YouTube forever and then not have to. Look at that hot rod. That is so cool. What's nice about Alabama too is like you'll see people are more likely to drive a hot rod than they are to drive around in a $100,000 Mercedes Benz or something. These are just all around cooler people. Nice African American child driving his bicycle. Awesome to see. African American people living in decent neighborhoods. It's another thing that I really like about Alabama is how you'll see African Americans in very nice neighborhoods. Won't see that in Florida. But it's messed up over here, you know. It's not messed up over there where you don't see that. It's messed up over here. No, I've been here in Alabama long enough to have a better idea of what's going on here with that. And it is pretty simple. People here are more vocal. In Florida, people feel a certain way, but they're not vocal about it. Here, people are vocal about what they believe in, even with an earshot of you, so it's a little bit unnerving. I don't know what modern society thinks. Just because you don't say something doesn't mean you're not discriminatory. The lack of saying something, or a particular word, the lack of not saying that word doesn't mean you're not discriminatory. I just think people here are more vocal about the way they see things, and that doesn't make it worse than people who are not vocal, because people who are not vocal, in your face they might act a certain way, but you know how they really feel is a certain way. So maybe I'm wrong, but if you're from Alabama, you can correct me on that, but it seems that people here are just more vocal about what they believe in. May it be good or bad, they're willing to speak it. And that is why it's like, let's say I don't like you as a person, but I beat around the bush and I see you and, oh, hi John, how you doing, John? And every time I see John, I say, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. But deep inside, I don't trust him. I don't like him. You know what I mean? Versus somebody who sees John and says, hey John, I don't like you, buddy. I don't want to see you around. I don't like it. The sentiment is exactly the same, but the attitude about how you treat that person is what differs. So I don't think that Alabama is more R word than Florida. I just think people in Alabama are more vocal. So in Florida, somebody might see you and they might play it off like, oh, look at you, how you doing? But they don't really feel that way. We're here, if they don't like you, they'll tell you straight up, hey, shut up, you, whatever, boom, boom, boom. Whatever they feel, they say it. So I don't think that it's worse here. I just think it's more vocal. And it's nice because you can understand. Is that a yard sale?
I don't.
Is that a yard sale? All
Looks
they
like-
have is clothes.
Yeah.
And kids' clothes. We don't have kids. So it's kind of a useless yard sale for us. Like having a yard sale on a weekday? That's Alabama for you. Alright, so I hope that was an explanation that can kind of make sense to you guys. It's not that people here are more discriminatory, it's just that they're honest. If they don't like it, they'll tell you. You know, and city people, they play it off and whatever, but the sentiment is the same. They don't like it. Like, I'm at my next door neighbor. One of my neighbors, I told him, hey, I'm Cuban. We have a problem? I don't got a problem with Cubans. I got a problem with people from up north. And that's not the way he said it. He used language that was a little bit more unsettling. He said D-Y. And it's not Daddy Yankee. It's something else. He said, we don't like DYs around here. And I said, well, my wife is from Michigan, so we bought the house. If you don't like it, that's buy my house from me if you don't like me living here, pretty much. Because that's the other thing too, you know. If you don't like me, I don't care if you don't. Like right now, one of my neighbors says, you know, we don't like people from up north. My wife's from Michigan. Okay, so you don't like me. So what? What's next? Are you gonna hurt me? Are you gonna bother me? Oh, you're just not gonna talk to me? Good. I don't want to talk to you either. You know what I'm saying? So like, so on the first day, the first thing this guy says to us is, we don't like DY. Okay. So what? What's next? You gonna hurt me? No, you're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna say hi to me? Okay, I don't want to say hi to you either. Good. One less person I gotta say hi to. Dude, in a poor neighborhood. Oh, that dresser. That dresser. I'm gonna check it out. It's garbage, right? It's not by the curb. None of these. And what I want to do is all the stuff that I find, I can eventually. Gotta put my shoes back on. I'm driving around with my socks. Eventually, dude, if we had, you could sell that in like where we live now. You could sell that thing. At least that one you could sell it. It's not bad at all. It's not like great, but it's a real antique. You can tell by the wood. Oh, dude, it's got cat hair all over it. I'm gonna have to dust off all this cat hair and get all this cat hair out of it. It's got the handles. It's real wood. It's real wood. It's got all the handles. And you can tell when you look at the back that this is like a real antique. Look at that thing. So I think I'm gonna take it. All right, guys. So I examined the piece of furniture and it looked really good. It's a real antique, but there's a little problem. And the problem is it's got cat hair all over it. And Katie and I. Oh, I can raise the.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Salter Road.
Problem is that Katie and I are both allergic to cat hair, and the piece of furniture is completely covered in cat hair. There's some kids' toys thrown out. They throw out a lot of stuff. I mean, it's rich people, so they throw out good stuff around here. But unfortunately, because it's covered in cat hair, I can't put it inside the SUV. If it was a pickup truck, I could just throw it in the truck bed. So. Yeah, and then clean it later, but because it's covered in cat hair, we had to pass on it. But I bet I could have got 80, 100 bucks for it back in Montgomery. At least 60 bucks for it. So we passed on a piece of furniture. Unfortunately, it just wasn't going to work for us. When I was a child, I wanted to be an opera singer. I would just scream at the top of my lungs until people threw stuff at me and told my parents that child is, there's something wrong with your child.
Salter Road, then turn right onto Broadway.
I had a nice house in Cuba, man. No, in Cuba yo tenía un palacio.
Why did you come here?
What do you say to me? No, I believe I don't understand what I think you understand that I say. When I say yo en Cuba tenía un palacio, what do you say back to me?
Why did you come here if you had a palace in Cuba?
Because en Cuba yo era médico. Y en Cuba tenía un palacio.
You live in a
En Cuba tenía un palacio, hacer una casa grandona, nueva. I like how they did that mailbox. Very interesting. Oh, this is nice. Why do I always yawn when I do these videos? When I start doing a video, I'm like, yeah, I'm falling asleep. You know why? Because I'm driving so slow with the window down and the air conditioner on. It's just like the combination of all those things. Even though this guy passed me. Go ahead, buddy. You're in a rush. It's got that new car smell, brother. Carro nuevo. Carro que lo compré. No, a new car to me.
Yeah.
Used car to the dealership, but new car to me. The dealership son unos come basura, you know?
Don't go think it was brought in 2020.
Yeah, we did not buy a 2020. I can assure you that. We're on Broadway, man. I'm cruising down Broadway with my window down. You know what I'm talking about, brother. En Cuba tenía un palacio. Estas casas, this is nothing to me. This is nothing to me. En Cuba tenía un palacio. Because people think this is a nice neighborhood. Yo en Cuba tenía un palacio, brother. This is average at best, you know. Average at best. Oh, this guy, he, you know, no me estés agitando, conmigo no.
You should have brought food for you today.
No, conmigo no. I don't like the way he's rushing me, bro. Me está agitando a cene, me está molestando el tipo este. Boy, can you imagine having to walk up? Oh, I don't know, this guy in a Lexus is in a rush too. No, bro, these people in la suburbia, bro. I need to put a sign in the back that says, no me estés agitando. Not sure they're gonna understand it, but I'll put it up, you know. Que no me molesten, bro. Okay, we gotta drive a little bit faster. Voy a poner un cartel en la troca allá. No me estés, a mí no me estés agitando. Conmigo no. Conmigo no, bro. Conmigo no. People driving Toyota, bro. Pero yo en Hialeah tenía un Homewood. Oh, he's tailgating us. I'm not even driving slow, and now he's telling me, no me estás agitando. Conmigo no te está pasando. Te estoy midiendo y no para atrás, eh. You don't pay my car insurance, and you don't have the right to tell me how to drive, bro. No manejo gente que me limpiaba en la casa, que la gente ahí trabajando para mí. People want me to work. Yo en Cuba no tenía que trabajar. En Cuba vivía. If I was in Cuba right now, I would be abajo una mata de mango. Look, baby, that's what I want to do over there with the rocks, with the river rocks. If I was in Cuba right now, abajo una mata de mango, tomándome un abanaco. Sin apuro.
Okay,
No, pues me están agitando, bro. No me gusta que me estén agitando, bro. Tú sabes que a mí no me gusta eso, bro. Tú sabes. Y ahora Siri hablando basura, que doble, que gire. No, bro, déjame con eso conmigo, bro. A mí no me cojan para eso, bro. Oye, si yo soy un tipo que me... Oye, tú sabes cómo yo soy. You know that I'm a tipo que no se mete con nadie, que no agita a nadie. Oye, soy un tipo very likable, you know what I mean? Para que vengan ahora a pila de gente a pasarse conmigo. Me cae mal, man. Taco Mama. Don't they have that in Montgomery? Where was it we saw one of those? It was in Auburn, right?
yeah.
Okay. I like this place, dude. I would have loved to get that. Oh, look, that's pretty.
You have to ask for it.
Oh. Yeah, that would have been nice.
But you wanted something to
Dude, the
blend
traffic
in.
here
Head north on
sucks.
18th Street South toward
Yeah.
28th, 27th. Turn left onto 27th Avenue South, then turn left onto Central Court.
Ahora este tipo atravesado, move the car, brother. He don't want to move the car, man. And he don't know how to drive, brother. That's what I was telling him, brother. He don't know how to... Ahora está metido en el medio, atravesado, brother. El tipo no sabe manejar, brother. Who gives this guy a license, brother? Who giving this guy a license to drive ese cacharro por el medio de la calle City? No, man, I losing my patience. I'm a very patient person. Pero ese tipo... I'm driving slow. Man, this place is packed. Look at this, man. Yeah, buddy, this place is packed, bro. Maybe we can find a parking spot. Do you have to pay to park? No? Hopefully we can find a parking spot. Maybe we can find a parking spot. That would be great. I could just show this district. Here we go. I drive through here a few times for a living. Yeah, I know, roly poly. That's cool, huh? Yeah, buddy. Did you see the Vulcan statue?
I didn't see the Vulcan yet.
Yeah, the background is that's kind of facing the other way. Show these guys what the downtown looks like. There's a lot of sugar. There's a furniture store in here when I check out, but I don't think you can afford it here. I think we're better off going into Birmingham. I'm just finding something a little bit more affordable. Yeah, this is roly-poly, roly-poly, roly-poly.
Remember the show?
I don't.
It was like robotics.
I don't remember, brother. No me hate it. The Cuban coffee does not affect my temperament.
Movies here?
Nothing? Oh man, Magic City Connected. Hey, senior, when you get hell over, you won't be a senior for too long if you walk out into the road like that. Homewood, Alabama. Homewood, Alabama.
Toy store?
Yeah, there's a lot of toy stores. I can't believe how many toy stores there are here. As I guess these are all suburban rich couples, you know, so like they have very expensive toy stores and extravagant boutiques and stuff. Of course, we don't. We're not fancy enough for that. That's just it's a little bit too fancy for Catherine and Jose. We're here in Birmingham, Alabama. Yes, that's the skyline of Birmingham. We're at the Vulcan Park, and in the other direction is Homewood. Today we're gonna explore Birmingham and Homewood. So I'm gonna show you guys what a beautiful view there is from this park overlooking the entire city of Birmingham. Incredible view from up here. It's just it'll make you dizzy. It's incredible. Oh my gosh. It is incredible. You can just see like the whole city from up here. That is the largest cast iron statue in the world, and it was built here in Birmingham. Birmingham used to be the steel capital of the United States, and this was built to honor now I'm gonna be honest, I'm going to be absolutely, I think you got to get a ticket or something to go up there. I am so afraid of heights, so for me, if you watch my channel, you know I'm afraid of heights. So for me to go up there, and they have this map here showing Birmingham, I mean, like, you are here, so we're here. There's the city of Birmingham. There's the industrial complex down that way, and there's a bunch of industries on that way. So this is Birmingham, and I'm terrified of heights. I don't know if I can do it, y'all. I am so terrified of heights, so I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I'm sure the view from up there is magnificent, but I don't know if I can do it. I would just throw up and get sick, to be honest, because I'm just terrified of heights, so I don't think I can do it.